Welcome everyone to our channel Meghalaya Mentors. So many of you have been demanding us to solve the question paper for LDA that was conducted on the 22nd of March 2025 for recruitment to various head of departments. So keeping your request in the forefront, we have decided to solve this question today, this question paper today. So the first section that we will be solving today is the general English section. So for question number 1 till 8, what we have to do is we have to find the words which are most similar to the question. And the first question for today is casual. Casual means to persuade someone to do something through flattery. So the word which is most similar to that is tempt. Next, abandon. Abandon, I think you understand, to leave out or to disown. So the word which is most similar to abandon here is forsake. Then busy. The word which is similar to busy is occupied. Next, stumbling block. I think you understand what is stumbling block. It means hindrance, So the word which is similar to stumbling block is hurdle. Next, cease. Cease means coming to an end. So the word which is similar to cease is stop. Next, chaste. So chaste means to not be sexually active before marriage. So the word which is similar to this is pure. Next, assertion. Assertion means confident, a statement with confidence. So the word which is similar to assertion here is declaration. Next, priority. The word which is similar to priority is preference. Okay, moving on. Question number 9 till 15. What we have to do is that we are given as a sentence, and within the sentence there are some words which are underlined, and we have to see if the underlined word is grammatically correct or if there are any errors in those underlined words. So let us see. He suggested that we should be bound by a code of conduct, isn't it? So isn't it is not it's not normally used. Instead, the correct answer should be shouldn't we. Okay, moving on. In order to write poetry, one has to be both sensitive and creative. So here I can see there are no errors. That is why we have to take the option number D, which is no errors. Okay, moving on. Bees produce sweet honey as its sting is deadly. So here both in this sentence there are two statements given. First one is that bee produce sweet honey, that is true. And the second statement is that its sting is deadly. That is also true. But then, it is not because its sting is deadly that their honey is sweet. It is two completely different things. That is why here as should not be used. Instead, and. Okay. And bees produce sweet honey and its sting is deadly. Okay, moving on. Question number 12. I am tired as I am walking since 7 o'clock in the morning. So this entire statement, I am walking, is not correct because this person has been walking since 7 o'clock in the morning and is walking even now. So if the process is ongoing, we have to use I have been walking. I have been walking since 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Next, Shala told her teachers to explain the chapter once again. So normally when we speak to our teachers, we don't use told, because told is normally used when we want to order someone. Instead, the correct answer should be Shala ask her teacher. Okay, ask her teacher to explain the chapter once again. Next, I have wrote a letter to her. I have wrote a letter to her is not grammatically correct. Since have or has or have is used together with past participle. So the past participle of write is written. Okay, so the correct answer here is written. Next, she has been plucked flowers since morning. Even this one, the process, she has been plucking flower since morning. Okay, it is not that the process has ended. She has been plucking, and even now she is still plucking. So that is why the correct answer should be plucking. She has been plucking flowers since morning. Okay, let us move on. For question number 16 to 22, what we have to do is that In the following question, the sentences have blank spaces followed by 4 alternative answers. Choose the correct alternative from the given choices. Mark the correct answer. Okay, we have to choose the correct answer which we deem to be fit for the fill in the blank. Okay, professionals dash as doctors and lawyers are part of the program. Professional, such, okay, such as, okay, such is the correct answer because such is normally used when we are giving examples. So the sentence is stating that professionals such as doctors and lawyers are part of the program. Okay, let us move on. The bus stand is directly dash the police station. So for this one, out of all these options, I think, or I know the correct answer here is behind. Because when we say directly behind, it means we are pinpointing to the exact location. Okay, we are pinpointing to the exact location. Okay, moving on. The dogs dash the field are chasing one another playfully. So the correct answer should be the dogs in the field. Okay, in the field indicates that the dogs are within the boundaries of the field. Okay, let us move on. In accordance dash the regulation, one must apply for the scheme. So in accordance with the regulation, okay, with is normally used when we are complying. Okay, complying. So that's why with is the correct answer. The house in dash I was born has a beautiful garden surrounding it. The correct answer here is where. Where is used for location. Question number 21. She is suffering from fever. Okay, from fever. Okay, this is the correct preposition because from is the reason. Okay, fever is the reason why she is suffering. Moving on. Question number 22. Who is responsible dash this mistake? The correct answer here is for the mistake because for indicates accountability. Okay, let us move on. Question number 23 till 30. What we have to do is we have to change the sentence. If it is indirect speech, we have to change it into indirect, and if it is an indirect, we have to change it into direct. Okay. So for question number 23, the man explained that his wallet was stolen. The correct answer here is question number C. The man exclaimed, "My wallet was stolen." Okay, for this one, I'll just tell the answer because the video will be too long if I keep on telling each and every rule. So okay, let us move on. Question number 24. Rima said to Priya, "Why are you sketching on the wall?" Why are you sketching on the wall? Rima said to Priya, "Why are you sketching on the wall?" So the answer here is Rima asked Priya why she was sketching on the wall. Moving on. Stand at ease, the soldier said to his man. So the correct answer here is the soldier commanded. Okay, commanded. Said normally it will turn into commanded. Okay, moving on. 26. Mr. Swear asked the lady if she could tell him where the nearest post office is. So for this one, the correct answer here is B. Mr. Swear asked the lady, "Could you tell me where the nearest post office is?" Question number 27 now. The professor said that nobody could solve the problem. So the correct answer here is the professor said nobody in exclamation. We have to put it within. If we are quoting someone, we have to put double colon. Okay, next. Stella said to me, "Can you give me your pen?" So the correct answer here is Sita asked me, "Can you give me your pen?" So the correct answer would be, if you are to change it into direct speech, Sita asked me if I could give her my pen. Okay, next. The father warned his son that he should beware of the pickpocket. So this one, if you have to convert it into direct speech, definitely we have to put it into double colon. So the correct answer should be the father warned his son, beware of the pickpocket. Okay. And the final question for this type this section is, what about What about going for a film? He said. What about going for a swim? He said, it's quite fine now. So the correct answer here is he suggested going for a swim as it was quite fine. Okay, that is the correct answer for that part. Okay, moving on to the next part, which is 31 till 37. What we have to do is that we are given a question that is arranged in a wrong manner, or that is arranged wrongly. What we have to do is we have to arrange it correctly. Okay, so here let us think what makes the most sense. The children, okay, the children were fascinated by the animals. So the correct answer here is the children 2, 1, 3. So the A is the correct answer, 31A. Moving on. Bringing plays an important role in personal progress. So that's what the correct answer here is. Okay, this is the correct answer, D. Moving on, 33. An unexpected victory made him popular. So 1 4 1 4 1 4 3 1 4 5 3 2. So this is the correct answer. Moving on. Okay, they admired the rugged beauty of the coastline. So 3 5 2 3 5 2. Okay, this is the correct answer, B. This one, her job left her with little free time. So 5 4 2 5 4 2 3 1. So C is the correct answer. And finally, for this type of question, we must obey the rules of the road. So 4 3 4 3 2 4 3 2. Okay, this is the correct answer. So that is how. Okay, one more is there. Okay, this one, life is a precious gift to us from God. So 5 2 5 2 3 4 5 4 1. Okay, this is the correct answer. So that is how you solve these kind of questions. You have to choose you have to arrange the question so that it can make sense. So that is how. Now we are coming to the next part, which is our cloze test, 38 to 47. Okay, let us solve. The library, if used properly, is invaluable in helping you develop discernment. Discernment is sound judgment. Okay, sound judgment. It is rich dash information that goes far beyond the dash of any one textbook. Of course, dash does not mean a particular. Okay, let's solve first one. It is rich dash information. It is rich in information that goes far beyond the confines of any one textbook or course. Dash your textbook author does not. If your textbook author does not make a particular point. Doesn't make a particular point. Clear, and you feel the need for a description in greater detail. Dash, in other words, go to the library, or in other words, go to the, or in other words, go to library and 44. Go to the library and verify. Go to the library and verify other books on the subject by calling upon 2 or 3 great writers dealing with the same topic. You will find some explanation of certain facts. So that is how I found the correct answer. You check if your answer aligns with me. So let us move on to the next part. Okay, for question number 38, the correct answer is C. 39, C. 40A, 41D, 42A, 43A, 44A, 45D, 46D, and 47C. Okay, moving on. Question number 48 till 52. We have to read a passage and then we have to answer some questions. 48 to 52. Okay, let's solve. I was 7 years old. I have lived at the same place for all my life, but we were moving. Okay, he was 7 years old. We were moving from the farm with all the animals, with his memories of searching for the chicken eggs, and with the black and white cows that had to be milked every day. We were going from place of scrub pines, of pastures, of irrigation ditches, to an unknowable place far, far away. We had worked hard to get ready. Finally, Dad piled all of us into the car. As we began to drive away, I looked out the rear view mirror, or the rear view window of the car. As I looked back, I saw my dogs and my cats. I saw my dog and my cats. I could not see my horse. I asked my father what would happen to these pets. All that could tell me was that they had to remain there, and they could not come with us. There was no explanation, merely the declaration that we must go. I was bitterly disappointed, so disappointed that this memory is still scarred into me. Scarred into me 43 years later. Why could my father not change this? I could not understand then, but I do now. But still don't understand why there was no explanation. Okay, so this author is talking about his childhood memory, that he had to leave his farm to migrate to somewhere else. But at the same time, when he was leaving, he was disappointed, or then he was hurtful of the fact that he had to leave. He had to leave away that part of his life, his pets, his pasture, all those things behind. So even now, when he is grown to the age, I don't know, 43 years later, he was 7 years then, so 43 years later, he understands why his father had to do that. He had to take that step, had to take that decision, that he had to leave that place. But then he is still disheartened that his father did not explain when he asked his father at that point of time in the past. Okay, let us solve. The narrator remember an episode of his childhood. He is now, so for this one, okay, he was already 7 years old. when he had to leave. So now he's 43, and then 43 years later, so 43 plus 7, so around 50 years, 50 years old. Okay, 50 years old. The next, his regret at the time was that he would miss his pet. Okay, he would miss his pets. He asked his father as to what would happen to his pets. Then, leaving the farm, the child was very disappointed because he could not understand why his father could not change the situation. Okay, the verb form of explanation is, I think you understand what is a verb. Verb is an action. So the verb form of explanation is explain. Okay, explain. Okay, moving on. For question number 53 to 59, we have to explain the meaning of the idiom that is underlined. Okay, so there's a word that is underlined. It is also an idiom. So we have to tell the meaning. We have to answer the meaning of that underlined word, which is also an idiom. Okay, I am at a loss to know what I have to. Okay, at a loss. The meaning of at a loss is unable to decide. Next, in our staff meeting, Mr. Lindor broke the ice and suggested a few great ideas. Broke the ice is breaking the tension, or the first one. Okay, this one. To speak first after long silence. I want to win this match by hook or by crook. It means by all means. So this is the correct answer, by any means. Next, as he slept on the bank of river, he had a close shave. It means, I got this guy. Okay, so he had a near death experience. So close shave, a narrow escape. Moving on. Alban was at his wits end to find that his sister had failed. So this one, at his wits end. So the correct answer of this one is perplexed. Means unable to take any decision. Okay. He is leaving his country. He is leaving the country for good. It means permanently. For good means permanently. The case was held over due to great opposition against it. Held over means it is postponed. So the correct answer here is postponed. Okay. Next, question number 60 to 67. So there's a sentence given, and then we have to find one word meaning of the sentence. No, one word that will explain the entire sentence. A book that contains information on various subjects. The correct answer here is encyclopedia. Next, a vain boasting fellow. A vain boasting fellow is someone who boasts all the time. So boast all the time. If you want to remember a vain boasting fellow, you try to, if you have seen Doraemon, so Sunio is a vain boasting fellow. Those who watch that cartoon will know what I'm talking about. A vain boasting fellow is someone who is a braggart. Okay, next, science of plant. The correct answer here is botany. Okay, botany is the study of plant, is the science of plant. A person who does not eat meat is a vegetarian. Okay, vegetarian. Next, fear of confined places. Anyone who has a fear of confined places is known to have an illness known as claustrophobia. Next, one who does not believe in the existence of God is an atheist. That which can be believed is credible. Okay, we believe only things that are credible. System of government in which all the voters of the country can vote to elect the government is a democracy. Okay, in a democracy only we elect our government. Next, question number 68 to 75. In each of the following question, choose a word that is opposite in meaning. Okay, so there's a word given, we have to choose the option which is opposite in meaning. Okay, valuable, you understand, something which is highly priced, highly, highly priced, you can say in simple terms. So the word which is opposite to valuable here is worthless. Next, genuine, you understand, which is something which is authentic. So the option which is opposite to genuine is artificial. Superiority, the opposite of superiority is inferiority. Next, modern, I think do you understand this? The opposite of modern is ancient. Divided, the opposite of divided is united. Woeful is someone who is, you can say, depressed. So the word which is similar, opposite to woeful is cheerful. Pacify means to calm the situation or to calm a person. So the word which is opposite to pacify is neglect. Hollow, you understand, something which is empty. So the word which is similar to, which is opposite to hollow is solid. Okay. Okay, with that we have come to an end of the English section. There were many questions from the English section, around 75. But then it was not that difficult. It was doable. So in the next video we will look at the GK section. So keep on practicing and all the best.